Hello and welcome to Steam Hibernation. I'm HuggyDave, and this is the little unboxing as such of a very strange game. The fourth and final of the strange games. Will, okay, the other one, the guy who worked on the James Bond Let's Play with me. We're working on another one, don't worry. He supposed to explain. He gave me 4 games for Christmas because I bought him Undertale, and they're about the same value. So basically, the total is like, this is about £7 worth of computer game on Steam. So he got me the Deed first, which is interesting. Bit of although I think that particular video will be rather short. And what else did he get me? He got me cripes, I can't remember. Oh yeah, Suits of Business RPG, and finally, and by no means the least, he got me the yes, the Glow, which is an interesting game, although it doesn't work very well. And so this is the final game we got, and one I haven't really been looking forward to. It's a romance visual novel by the name of A Wild Catgirl Appears, as you probably already gathered. This is kind of going to be almost like a treatise on visual novels and Steam Hibernation. I'm not sure if I'm going to do very many of them, even though I have quite a few in my Steam library because they keep releasing them in bundles, particularly the cheaper ones. This is not a particularly good example of one either. So this is Amy, our main character. We play as her, and we're trying to get girls with her. The game will establish that a bit better than I just did. It's an odd one. Yeah, there's some interesting things like apparently there's a skip button that's going to be in the they're going to do like a redo extra patch which will have better graphics and more of a skip button, so it's kind of odd not to have a skip button in a visual novel, but whatever. How do I explain visual novels to people who don't understand? Visual novels are basically they're basically the text from an RPG, but without the game from an RPG. It's a set of dialogue with pictures in front of you. You can kind of see it's kind of like a motion comic kind of thing. Occasionally with sound. Some have voices, some have animations. A lot of them aren't great games. A lot of them aren't games at all. Some of them actually are just what are called kinetic novels, which don't have plots. This one don't have like branching paths or any kind of gameplay element. This does have branching paths, so there is actually a game to this, to a degree. And I like them partly because they're not terribly visually stimulating, and generally don't have particularly good music either. It's just, there's this, you're seeing still pictures and text about a girl who's a loner and doesn't want to be part of a club. Yeah, it's not great. There's some kind of funny bits of the dialogue, but like, I suppose it lives and dies by the dialogue, and a lot of it isn't great in this one. I've had a couple of run-throughs of it, and then just kind of got bored, like 10 minutes in. But we're going to try our best to kind of get a half hour of this, just to kind of prove, to see if this game gets more interesting. So this is Ria, our best friend, who I think we're trying to get our flirt on with. You can probably have remembered this as an absolute tragedy of this closeted lady who's trying so hard to connect to the people she really adores, but because of this kind of evil conservative world, she can't do that. So anyway, she ends up joining she's planning to join the coding club, because most of these most characters in visual novels are self-insert, even if they're not the same gender as the main demographic. The main demographic is, well, old teenagers and 20-somethings who are into anime. I'll just be quiet about that. Yes. So the idea is they're meant to take advantage of a loophole where if you join a club no one cares about. I haven't told anyone about my sexuality. People think I'm weird enough as it is. That's a little bit on the nose. I suppose it's on the nose and isn't, because at least it's not stuff like, I am a lesbian, I like women. They at least aim for a semblance of subtlety. I mean, we'll see how it. Well, we may see. We'll play a little bit further and see how this progresses. It gets kind of lonely sometimes, so I usually go to a room and watch anime and drama. Realise what to do with my problems by escaping them and not actually handling them at all. Sometimes I like to put my music on and do art too. Of course, the music's all from Animation. I watched a great show recently about a girl who goes to dungeons to fight monsters. Isn't like most of them? Only because she wants a boy. That's even more most of them. I think it's like, I know a few games like that, like Popful Mail and stuff. So I don't know. I think there's actually several on my Steam Hibernation list that have that kind of plot. I watched the next episode tonight. It's funny, but it has some great action scenes. General mind after club thing. The club thing seems to be really, like, I think she's got like undiagnosed like social anxiety thing. But I say undiagnosed. So are they super cute with glasses or are they not? We shall see. The next day in polite system font. Up on time. Okay, so see, it's progression. She gets up on time. She was late the first day when I was busy ranting about visual novels. Impression on the hotties. Oh yeah, it's an all-girls school. Sorry, silly me. Should kind of been. So she's not really hidden this very well. But I suppose the same thing is, you could have replaced Amy with a. Could you? I suppose the issue is, could you have replaced Amy with a male character and it be the same character? Like just like a red-haired kind of male student in a mixed school, of course. But we shall see. Oh no, she was not. She was busy having a very long monologue. There's a few things that, like, particularities that bother me about visual novels of the ones I played, and that is eternally long visual novels. That's even in the good ones. Phoenix Wright has this issue where you spend more time in your head complaining about people than you do actually, in dialogue. And I suppose that's more of a literary thing, but at the same time, it's not generally the monologues aren't terribly well written. This is Lisa, the president, with very strange eyes. But seriously, look at that. It's not. That is not a natural colour. I mean, not that this is anime, so why does that matter? She is apparently softly spoken and really pretty. I wonder why. How does anyone else get here? Everyone else has like, oh, there's literally one member of the club. If you join, well then everything would work out. Only if you want to, of course. I don't know any coding. Oh, do you like video games? I play video novels. They're not really video games. They are. There's some visual novels that are actually really a bit really involved. So you can't really claim that that an entire genre isn't a game. So there's some which really aren't, especially some of the free ones you can get. So learning a game engine. Okay. What kind of anime? It owns with female lead characters, and she's the hero and falls in love. Okay. I don't know. I have wide taste. I'm sure if that's grammatically correct, but I don't think it matters. It's a game about a woman who can travel through time. There's also a romantic subplot. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. Keep it for as long as you want. If you like it, please consider joining. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a glitch where the dial doesn't fade properly when the animations change. Like so. There's only one girl. Can ditch you on and still be in a club. Yeah. Definitely did not criticize her swimsuit. Well, they've changed them anyway. Never mind. They've changed the Olympic ones, haven't they? So you can get like those proper all-body suits, which actually look pretty awesome. You're playing a video game? You ought to eat curry. So, the kind of, I suppose, is it a kind of different character to have this kind of lecherous female kind of protagonist? Who lectures on girls? I don't know. I don't know how much I don't know how much I approve of that. I mean, it's not really my thing to approve. I should say the designer of the game did say at one point she was going to redesign some of the CG because it looked terrible. Originally, I thought, what's the problem? It actually looks quite nice. Then I saw that. Not to be mean, but I actually could probably draw better than that. And I'm not a good artist. I'm going to stress that right away. These stories seem really nice, really cinematic, which is a word that doesn't really mean anything in that context. It presumably just means it's filmic. And the main character is kinda cute. Oh, and I get to make decisions like in a visual novel. Wait, I can control time, reverse decisions. Wait, is this Life is Strange? No, because it's the game they made. She made Life is Strange. Get up. So this is kind of like what they do on like Pokemon, where you can you'll use the games console. They'll be like, you're playing a game with Mario having a bucket on his head. It's like, they reference the game. I did play the game. It's probably oh no, it is a different game. Never mind. How do you know what kind of game I'd like? I guess I know a lot about games. What exactly are we going to do? Right, so different types of game. That is the Pocket Monster series for Nintendo. The N is, of course, trademarked. You collect and train cute monsters to be the very best. Well, that one's deliberate, so I'm not even going to say, like no one ever was. To catch them is their real test. To train them is their cause. That's for God's sake. Fantasy Last, an RPG series with different stories. It's called an anthology. Get your words right. And the turn-based battles. Oh, these are the amoeba. What are they called? The Meebos? Because they're not amoeba. Never mind. I'll get my coat. For Super Nintendo Brawl, if you use them with Fire Shield, not Fire Emblem, you can gain new. I didn't even know that was a thing in Fire Emblem. Some of these characters are cute. What's this figure work with? That one is for Fire Shield 2. Fire Shield, is it an army game? Set in the fantasy world with dragons and magic, you resonate army training mode to defeat evil world. You can even date characters and have children. Yeah, that's Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's a fantastic game. I really want to play Awakening. I'm just waiting for it to go down in price, which it won't. Thank you, Nintendo. Sorry, Nintendo. Wow, okay, that sounds a lot of fun. Is there a lot of story? Yes. I think you're kind of stretching a bit to call it. Well, I suppose it is about political struggles. Side stories, would you like to try it? Yes, that sounds great. Can I borrow the figures? They are owned by the club, so feel free. The club has amiibos. Nobody had ever made a game with me. I don't like where this is going. Right, I'll draw a character one day, maybe that'll help you. So I'm a fully fledged member of Coding Club. Okay. Right. Sorry to make you wait. I know coding must be super exciting. That's hardly how to get a good career or be interesting to boys. I'll let that collective silence from the audience, which kind of exists, say the whole tale. Why do I don't want to be interested? Well, don't play games, you know what I mean? Just never mind, I'm not even going to dig that hole. A single donor, $10-12 million. A crazy old cat lady. They're 18. That's when I thought she says we're never mind. I thought she says we're 19. I won't tell you better learn to cook as well. Wait to a man's house. I'm not sure if I agree with the gender politics in this visual novel. It's fishing about what the hell. Oh, God, they get worse. I mean, I'm not even gonna get, because it's easy to get into like issues with composition, but like I'll just leave that. And that is King Cronus. Tab. That's going to help, I think. She will not get to bed, like, ever. She's playing Fire Shield. No, she does. I can't concentrate, I'm so excited. I need to play more Fire Shield. In fairness, I have played RPGs where I've just been like, I don't really care about work. I wonder what type of game we could make. I think it would be fun to draw the characters in the world. Maybe not something like Fire Shield, that would be too hard. Maybe like a platform or a shooting game. Hey Elise, do you want to make a game? Make it about fighting to rescue your pets at the end of the level. What would the pet be? It was a cat. Of course it's a cat. You're not a ninja. Diamond Dog. Rest in peace. To be honest, it was this on Metal Gear Solid 5, or Omnicron. Actually, Omnicron's free this weekend, so I'd recommend picking that up. As of recording this video, this was recorded on the 16th of January. So if it isn't free, still free on the Square Enix store, then it sucks. Sorry. Right. Okay, there was music. Now there isn't. I have a program called Together 2D. I can't know. I don't know what that game's. What is that like? It's not click and create. I know that. Look on the main character at home tonight. This is gonna be great. Yeah, she looks at you with dull surprise. It's not even. Okay. My parents called. They won't be home for another month. Said something about flying to Singapore. I look like I'm shocked, but I'm not. In fact, this happens all the time. Oh, she got over that quick. I gotta do this character. You gotta have blue hair. What was that? There was a comic which was called like You Gotta Have Blue Hair. Give her a really cool sword that glows blue in the dark. Okay, outfit should be totally ninja and practical, but should still look badass. Ninja Pizza Girl character. I should do that for Steam Hibernation. When it gets released, I'll do it for Steam Hibernation because it's still in early access. I've beaten it, but it's still in early access. I've got it. The physics engine. No, we have a lot of template. Wow, that was a lot of inking she did. Proportions are a bit off, but quite cool. Actually, no, that's what's her name? Not Ayumi. Asumi. Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. Great mystery dungeon game on the DS. Also, hand allegedly. Not. And she just had like this giant piece of card with a cat on it all day. It's a great character. She's really good. That totally coloured in. Pictures like return to animations. Okay. Wow. Starla. Starla the Catgirl Ninja. Oh dear. This school is like everything. Look, it's like a 3D printer. I know it's 2015, but I know. It's like they always had like CAD cam stuff, but like I fit in here with this one other person. How was Geek Club? Oh yeah. Oh, we have a decision to make, which means we have a save to make. So we can either go with this lady, or presumably we do something for the other one. Yeah, we'll go no, because gaming. Bye. All right. So yeah, so that's the gameplay of a visual novel. You get choices, you get to say yes or no. Right, so yeah, and generally when they do these kind of visual novel things, you just skip through most of the routine of a day, which I suppose you have to. But it feels very Ballardian, I suppose. Like, it's all this kind of same generic routine. That's why a lot of them take place in schools, or academies, or universities. They're basically the same thing. So some RFID equipment. Right. So we got to work. I started designing some of the Diamond Doe clan members. They should have evil-looking cloaks. They could use bone clubs to attack. Wow, there's like 2 people in the frame at once. That's a shock. I will let the last 2 sentences speak for themselves. I'll let that speak for itself. I'm not jealous or anything, no way. You've just been so busy this whole week at the club. Don't want you turning into a nerd. That 3D Panda movie is showing. Right, so actually this is gonna be... Actually, we may well actually complete this game, and if we do, I may as well... There's literally going to be only one choice. Oh my god, if there's literally like one ending, that'll be... Like 2 endings, that'll be amazing. Hey Lise, I'm sorry about yesterday. I don't know what's into... Let's try the RFID thing. Oh, and I finished painting her. Surprised I woke up on time, so we'll try programming the chip. Yes, just beep beep. I'll start the game. Oh no. Why are they working on RFID stuff when the game's not finished? Okay, so designing styles of the Catgirl. 3 months. So she is on her own. Oh, Starla, I wish you were real sometime. I'd like to point out this character is at least 18 years old. Huh. What? Who are you? Oh. Yeah, that's, They said they might need to redesign some of the art assets. I can see what they mean now. Cause it's so comfy, Jan. Oh dear. Yeah, you can't be real. I made you. You're 3D printed. Can I go back to sleep? Why are you in my room? I'm Stella. Nice to meet you, Nyan. Phew. Yeah, the fact that they've kind of had this massively zoomed in picture, I suppose because they had one drawing. Right. Cooking omelets for a cat girl ninja probably sums up this entire game in a nutshell. So she's attracted to a character she drew, who's a cat girl ninja. And never mind, I'm not even going to go into any of this. You know my... So, oh wait, has she got... Oh, for goodness sake. Wait. So she can turn into a figurine? Oh, sorry, yeah, the game has taken a turn for the bizarre. So this is basically the Indian in the cupboard, except with a cat girl ninja, isn't it? Right, so this is a swimming thing, I suppose. What magic being a little kid? Just a smell. Oh, I should swim more often. I'm not complaining. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, there's yeah. So this is part of the reason why I don't really do visual novels. I mean, I suppose this isn't too bad, but like it. But yeah, I can see why she has issues with the art she did. It's all one type for the most part. I have a problem with the locker room because I'm gay. Ugh, dear me. If they know she'll cause hard. Right, this is going to take some explaining. That. Who, what, who, why? Yeah. Ria has all the questions I have. They're kind of... I'm pretty certain the pacing is a bit off. Right. I don't know why I'm saving. I'm not going to play this again. So... the ladies just protest too much. I think everyone likes Amy. Because of the confines of the game. Like, I suppose that's the problem. Within the confines of the fiction, your main character is innately irresistible. I mean, I'd like to see a visual novel where you can go on like because I mean, a lot of them have this kind of dating path thing. So basically, just going on the path towards one ending. I laugh if there was like a path where you basically could not possibly win. Oh my goodness, she says, with a rather confused look on her face. Moonblade, it is the greatest sword. So she is a walking, talking amiibo! So she is going to Right, hold on. Let me just get this straight. I mean, I know trying to explain a silly visual novel like this. Basically, what they are attempting to do is to get a character from a game they've created but haven't finished to finish the story for them. There's gotta be some kind of... I'd say there was a time paradox, but it's just like an everything paradox. The world will probably just kind of destroy themselves. I don't know why I don't know why I'm saving them. Yes, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. Wait. Don't tell me there's like an ending path with the cat girl you designed who's clearly based on you. I mean, I suppose they could have made this a bit more compelling if they'd actually emphasize that this is Amy's like kind of her kind of neuroses and stuff. It's like an idealized version of herself. Please don't be naked again. I don't know what there is I could say to add to this. Two girls shouldn't be slifting. Well, you want to talk. No, never mind, ignore that. The best friend I ever had. Literally the only person she knows. This is breaking my brain. This is really hurting. What is with this music? Mario 3's apparently starting. Aiko... Wait. What the... Flaming blue-haired hell... So, do like cat girls multiply or something? Well. So she's not a ninja. So she is now a dishwasher. So she's basically just... So basically Amy's just developing an army of like cat girl like servants. Why don't we play a game? Wait, hold on. Amy says this. Right. Just now it's all turned into like an Amiga demo. Later that day, HuggyDave's head exploded into the nonsense of this, and that's actually not a bad. That's like not a bad watercolor. Not great, but it's not bad. You do tests and people pay you, like Ninja Pay. Ninja Pay's a credit card, I bet. Sorry, travel. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that baffling image is probably one of my favourite pictures. It's like a Lego. I don't know. Is that a photo for a real roller coaster or something really silly? Never mind. And it just goes into a painting. Right, we'll play one ride each. Yeah, she's working this underage cat girl like a slave. It's gonna end up like So this is the Catgirl version of Cinderella, isn't it? Oh, it never ends. It really never ends. I wish it ended. Right. Oh man, yeah. I don't even know. It gets better. It's just, I think at the end of the rest of this commentary, it's just going to be me laughing rapturously. Let's get the word correct. Laughing rapturously. Just these awful, awful pictures. Right. What? Oh. What fresh hell? I think see, if I did this as a thumbnail, I'd get like 1 million more views. Just let that sink in for a second. Right, now she's bankrupted herself on a fancy dress. Fine. How bad can it be? Yeah, so, yeah, it's, I kind of I don't know how much, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, it's not, but, you know, as silly as some of the bad CGs, and now I get why the author was, mocking their own stuff, because I was like, oh, why are you making your own thing? But I can kind of get it now, it's not great. Right, so she's gone. And so they've gone to the train station. Where else can we look? She's gotta be at the mall. Because there's like 4 places. There's a coffee shop. this tragic music? So she's at... Oh, what? Oh my god, let me put that Linkin Park album up for you. Oh, it's schools that open today. Oh. What? You've known her for about 4 days. And you drew her! Let's not even forget that bit. My head. What fresh hell is this? It'd just be you and me. Right. This. My head's kind of broken. I don't know what. So this is. I don't know what to like. How to even explain any of this. Right. Well, that's one way of putting it. I like girls, Ria. Why didn't you tell me? Why would I do that? I mean... What? Okay, so this is a kind of tortured scenario. This is what we call the tortured gambit, where every character is not actually not actually heterosexual, which is good. In certain ways. As long as it's not exploitative, which I don't think it is in this. It's... Oh. Right, well, okay, so, right, that is possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen. I knew we were all meant to be together like there's only 2 characters in the game. Apart from one who's drawn. I just only... Just stick it, well that's good. You do tell the world, right on, girl power. Went to school, no hell out of the way. That happened. I'm so happy I have that. Right. So that was artwork by Helen Rachel Morris. I presume everything else by Helen Rachel Morris. I assume this is a one-man project. Oh, it's not over Kieran Browner. I wonder who made the auxiliary stuff. Actually, there's 4 people involved in this. Sam Ida Channel moving. Kieran Browner did the programming. Digital programming, Justin Wilder. The Lemmasoft forums are interesting. That's like the only visual novel community I'm actually aware of. I should have really figured, really. So that was A Wild Catgirl Appears. What more can be said? Right, so there'll be an awkward jump cut there because I just realised you can't read a lot. I can't actually show most of the bonus pictures on YouTube. I mean they're not that bad, but they might just slip past the content net. I don't really want to risk it. It was a laugh, I gotta be honest. Probably not the way that's intended, but I would say if playing kind of bad visual novels is your idea of a good night, then get a few pints and just, yeah, give it a go. It's only £2, like, at full price, so you won't be chucking a whole lot of money down. Apparently there will be an extra update. I will not be covering that, by the way. I probably won't be playing the game after this. That was all 4 of the games. Of the games Will sent me, they're actually not that bad. Well, 2 of them had some really interesting ideas. 1 had an interesting conceit, and this was very funny. Yeah, I'll leave you with that. If you saw this and thought I was being really needlessly cruel and mean to it, then absolutely pick it up. Thank you very much for watching. I have been HuggyDave. This has been Steam Hibernation, and goodbye.